Hello Libra, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy and I am so happy you're here with me today. If you are new to this channel, welcome. And for those of you that are returning, thank you so much for all of your support. This is going to be your weekly reading for February 10th to the 16th. So if you do find at any point during the course of this reading, you are like, yeah, this makes sense, this is resonating, please let me know in the comments. I appreciate it. I do know that it can't resonate all the time, but I do appreciate when you let me know. All right, it also helps me connect with your energy as well, so thank you. So Libra, let's find out what your incoming energies are as we move through the week. We do have on February 12th, the full moon in Leo. So this is going to be a time of inspiration, self-expression, and for some of you, it could be romance. Be ready for some unexpected changes this week. Things that might really be highlighting your need for authenticity, your need for freedom. Let's find out what's happening for you. Deception, number 7. Deception. Wow, it seems like such a hard word. Now, when we look at this description, we're looking at almost people at the office place, you know, secrets, gossip. Deception, of course, can be on many different levels. For some of you, you could feel that there is something that's circulating around you this week that is maybe causing a little bit of secrecy. Something maybe needs to be communicated. There's definitely something needs to break so that you don't feel this deception. But there's lots of ways that this can be cleared up, and we'll find out as we move through your reading. And then you got number 2, energy planning and action. So for some of you, if there has been some deception or some toxic behavior in the workplace, now this is of course only going to reflect on people that are at work, you could be planning something new, meaning that maybe your direction, maybe because of all this deception, you've decided, you know what, I think I need to leave that job. I need to plan something for my future, and I think I need to maybe look in a new direction for my job. Deception doesn't always have to be workplace as well. It can be within the home. It can be family members. It can be friends. It can be community groups. It can be anything in life where you feel like you just kind of got the short end of the stick. Sometimes in life, deception happens, and even though it's difficult for us to, you know, to emotionally figure it all out, it actually sets us on a new path. And I feel like there is this beautiful new path that's opening up for you. And maybe it's because you've been deceived in the past that now you're thinking to yourself, you know what? I need to have a better plan. And not only am I just going to sit and plan this, but I am ready to put this plan into motion. You know, you're ready for change. You're ready for change, especially for those of us that do feel like sometimes life hits us a little hard. It sometimes helps us refocus. It helps us to figure out, listen, you know what? I'm not going to let this get the better of me. I'm moving on. I'm going to plan something new and I'm going to put it into action. Okay, so let's find out with your current energies. So you've got optimism, number 1, consciousness. So again, you know, feeling very optimistic about the place that you're in at this time. So some of you could be feeling very optimistic about the goals that you're setting, optimistic about the relationships and people that you have encountering you at this time. Some of you could be very optimistic about your job as well. So again, feeling optimistic. You're feeling like there's some positive energy here. So in the circle of sometimes challenges and obstacles, there's still this part of you that says, you know what? I'm going to find the silver lining. So I think you're really finding the silver lining. You're feeling optimistic about anything that you've been going back and forth with. And it could be, maybe it has something to do with a job. Maybe you have been, you know, you have in the past felt deception and you've been kind of going back and forth thinking to yourself, you know what? It's not something that's really, you know, I'm not going to let it affect me, but maybe you're going back and forth with the energy. It looks like as if too, behind the mask, number 3, intention, there could be something now, whether it's you that's keeping something secret or whether or not it's someone else. It looks as if there could be something for you, Libra, where maybe behind closed doors, things aren't exactly as they seem. So behind the mask, the key to behind the mask is really to remove that mask and be able to put all your cards on the table. And maybe that's what is going to be necessary, because your current energies is showing that you're continuing in this back and forth energy, trying to stay optimistic about it, but there's something that needs to be revealed. That mask needs to come off. And when that mask comes off, it could show you, you know, a little bit of deception. When that mask is revealed, There could be a situation where, you know what, it's really going to force you to move in a new direction. Let's find out a little bit more, Libra, when we get into the cards here. We're going to get 9 cards, talk about them, and then we will clarify each one. Get a better idea as what deception and planning and action means. Yeah, something has not worked out here. And it could be job related. Definitely could be job related for some of you. It's going to be different for each of you, of course. All right, that goes like that. Let's get the second. I think it's something that's in the works. You know, 3 of Swords, there is definitely something that either has already, it kind of hurt you, it deceived you, but you're healing. You're ready to heal. And I think that's why you're ready to maybe have a new course of action. All right, let's see here. Wow, look at that. You're manifesting some really beautiful energy here. And it looks like you are going to get to the truth of things here. And it's going to help you get your control back, because if you've been feeling a little bit like you maybe have been the one wearing the mask, because maybe you've been afraid to actually see the truth, you're going to finally see the truth. It's going to help you heal. Let's see here. Spirit angels, guides. Let's get the last 3 cards for the beautiful sign Libra. Thank you and thank you. These 2 go together. Could definitely have to be something in the workplace for those of you that are still working. I think for some of you, I think that this 3 of Swords could actually be a blessing in disguise. Could be something that hurt you from the past. Could be something to do with work. But I feel like there is a blessing in disguise. It's almost as if, you know what? It's almost as if you've needed this reality, because it's helping you to plan something that's really going to actually be more beneficial for the long term, whether it's relationships or whether it's to do with your finances, your home, where you've invested your money, where you've invested a lot of your time. I really feel like that you are receiving some sort of clarity this week that's really going to help you heal from this 3 of Swords, and you're going to feel like you're breaking free. That 3 of Swords is similar to deception in that way. Something just has not worked out the way that you were hoping, and it has pierced your heart. So we got to figure out how we heal from that. The Princess of Swords certainly helps, because this Princess of Swords, no gender with any of the cards, very inquisitive, wants to get the answers, and is ready, is seeking information. And I think that you are seeking information that's going to help release you from whatever has been painful and whatever you feel has deceived you. Number 4, the Emperor, is Aries energy, taking charge, taking action, not sitting back and just letting things kind of fall into place. You're actually at the time now where you're saying, I'm pulling off with the mask. I am ready to change my dynamic. I no longer want to be in this back and forth, going back and forth. No more. I'm ready to take the lead here. So I feel like that could be happening. Now, for some of you, there could be a message coming about somebody, maybe a boss or something. There could be a restructure in your work as well. That's why there could be some deception. Maybe there's changes. Maybe there's a change with who is running the company, managerial changes. There could be that as well. The Knight of Coins is making plans for the long term, and I think that this is why I think you're starting to refocus and start thinking a little bit more long term. The Knight of Coins is a slow-moving knight, but he's very methodical, and he plans his moves. And sometimes he plans his moves, and then he thinks about it, and then he goes back to the drawing board, and he plans again. But I think that this is also long-term energy. So I think that you're planting seeds for long-term, and I think it has a lot to do with that planning and action. You're in the planning stages because you're ready to refocus and rechange things in your life because of something that you feel may have deceived you. The Six of Cups is that inner child coming out, that happiness, that jovial moments. It's those memories of happiness. Sometimes it can be to do with the past, and not always. I mean, for some of you, it could be somebody from the past coming in, or it could be your thoughts from the past. There could be a message that comes in that brings you some information that brings it. I almost feel like it's bringing you a little bit of happiness. So like I said, this 3 of Swords is almost like a blessing in disguise. The Magician, very, very much a visionary, a lot of creative potential, very magical, and magical in the sense that you are able to manifest the things that are important to you. And I think that using it for your highest good is what's really important. There could be some intentions or some thoughts, some plans that from the past are re-entering your mind as to what it is you want for your long term. This is going to be a perfect week for you to manifest those things because not only is the universe giving you the tools to manifest them, but also too with the full moon in Leo, it's a really great time to manifest some cycles in your life to end. You know, and again, we have to put closure to certain things in our life so that we can re-enter a new phase. And I think this planning and action is you really starting to figure out this new direction to go in. The 10 of Coins is a beautiful, beautiful card. It is long-term as well, so I'm seeing a lot of long-term. For some of you, it could have been a job that was long-term that just didn't work out, a contract that was long-term, a friendship, something to do with family, could be a relationship. It's something that was long-term. But you know what? Your treasure chest is not empty. There is still possibilities for so much more. And, you know, by being able to release and get to the truth of a matter where deception or this Three of Swords is concerned, it's going to allow you to set your plans in a new direction that is going to actually bring you more long-term stability. You know, and again, that stability and those coins aren't just your finances. You know, finances, yes, very important, but it's also, you know, your relationships with your family, what family values mean to you, your legacy, what you are leaving as your legacy. And, you know, it has to do with how you feel about things and how your health is. And I think that a lot of this comes with healing, okay? Healing, and again, I really keep saying blessings in disguise. Two of Cups. That is definitely a sacred union of some sort, whether it's a spiritual union, it could be your connection to spirit, it could also be your connection to a partnership, love partnership, it could be work partnerships. I feel like things may be changing for you in a very positive way, because I'm feeling like maybe a contract didn't follow through the way that you were hoping, but it's actually better that it didn't work out for you, because there was too much deception involved. So now you're taking the action to plan something new, and this new is opening up new partnership strength for you where work is concerned. The hard work and efforts that you have put into everything in your life, all your wishes and your dreams seem to be falling in line here for you. So I feel like there's a lot of positive energy, and a lot of it stems from, you know, sometimes when things don't work out the way we want, there's always like that silver lining, or that there's something that we learn later and we go, hey, you know what? Now I understand why that didn't work out. And you know, it's better, it's for my betterment. It would have just been something I would have been maybe, you know, I've been encased in lies, and you know what? That's not who you are, right, Libra? You don't want to be living life like that. You're all about harmony, balance, you know, and you're so socially aware of the things that are going on around you. So Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, she's also long-term. I'm seeing so much great things for your long-term. So I truly believe that you are healing from something that just didn't work out the way you were hoping. And I'm feeling like you are really working towards a great sense and a great deal of independence here. Long-term financial success is coming your way. And although you may feel like maybe somebody deceived you or short-ended you on something, you are able to move away from this. And I really think that you are moving away from it. That Queen of Pentacles, there's a lot of earth energy here, very grounding energy. And that's important. You know, we need that grounding energy. We can't always be living in the clouds, right? We have to have some stability. And I feel like there's just this great deal of stability here. And it comes after something not working out, but for your betterment. It didn't work out because there was too much negative energy behind whatever that Three of Swords was. So by releasing it, you're able to move forward and actually set plans into motion that are positive. Let's find out with this Princess of Swords. Let's see what's going on. Princess of Swords, Spirit, Angels, Guides. I really feel like this is a message. It's a breakthrough moment. It's a sense of victory. All right, so you've got the 15, the Devil. The Devil can be toxic energy, toxic relationships. It can be... And again, you know, I think that everything is coming to light. So this Princess of Swords is a message about something that was toxic. And it could be, like I said, it could be changing of the dynamics where you work. It could be relationships as well. But the Devil card is really feeling trapped and feeling as if you're not able to put your plans into action because something is holding you back. Restrictions, people, you know, deception, all of those things hold us back. But this Princess of Swords is bringing a light to these matters, and it's actually breaking you free from it, and It's showing with the Ace of Wands coming up as well. Old energy is going, you can say goodbye to that old energy because there's a new opportunity that's presenting itself. I really truly believe that you are being presented with an opportunity that is going to be something that is life-changing, something that is going to be so much better for your long term. A lot more money, a lot more long-term benefits. It's going to improve your health as well because you're not going to feel the stress of this deception that may have been happening behind closed doors. Number 4, the Emperor. For some of you, it could be a leadership role that you will be taking on. So let's see. All right. Goodness me. We had one that fell on the floor here. I'm just going to grab it. All right. So you got the Hermit, number 9. That is Virgo energy. Again, I'm feeling a lot of earth energy in your reading. But the Hermit is really doing some soul searching to discover the path that you want to go on. By doing some soul searching, it's going to help you to put your plans into action. So taking some time out for yourself is going to help you regain your power, to regain your sense of control over your situation. We all lose control, especially, we all have the opportunities of losing control in situations when we feel deceived, when we feel like maybe we're living behind a mask, we're not able to speak freely. When we're able to not feel those restrictions like the devil, it allows us to put ourselves back in a power position. And that's really important right now. You're taking that power back, and it comes from you doing some soul searching. When you do that soul searching, the Ace of Cups is going to show you where that light shines, and it's going to show that there's an overabundance amount of love surrounding you at this time as well. Let's find out with the Knight of Coins. Slowest moving knight, very methodical, plans their every move, sometimes very slow, but can be great for your long term. So let's find out what this Knight of Coins is, and it's the Empress. Now, the Empress can very well represent you as well, Libra, because it's ruled by Venus, and so are you, along with Taurus. Taurus is also ruled by Venus. So the Empress is all about new creative ideas, and I think that you have some creative ideas that are actually going to prove to be very lucrative for the long term. Abundance is definitely coming your way, but not just in the short term. It's going to be for your long-term benefit as well. This is a fertile time for you, meaning there's lots of new opportunities and new beginnings opening up. Let's find out with the Six of Cups. Spirit, angels, guides, Six of Cups. What would you like to share with us with the Six of Cups? Six of Cups and the Moon. The Moon is a very intuitive card. It is Cancer energy. You can see with the full moon energy. And again, we have that full moon on February 12th. But the moon can also be our fears, our insecurities, our fear of the unknown, not exactly knowing, when all of this starts to unfold, where's it going to leave me? The Six of Cups, again, I'm getting that there could be something from your past, that something that you're fearful from your past. There's something that fears you from the past, and it might be preventing you from putting your plans into action. So you've got to figure out what it is that you need to let go of from the past so that you no longer feel that fear. You need to focus on the positive things from the past. Don't be afraid of showing emotion. Don't be afraid of living in the moment and enjoying life. It's okay to do that. We don't have to be fearful of our emotions. Allow those emotions to run freely, and don't restrict them. The Magician. Let's find out with the Magician. Spirit, angels, guides. Very powerful card, the Magician. It's a great time to manifest the things that you want in your life as well. There we go. And you got the Three of Wands. It's a great time to manifest all the things that you want. Your ships are coming in, and even though they feel that they're at a great distance, you have the power and capability of bringing them in. The waters are tranquil. It means that there's no conflicts or obstacles preventing these ships from coming in. You need to release your fears, whatever from the past. Maybe it's past. In the past, sometimes if something didn't work out the way that we thought, we keep focusing on that. Well, you got to let that go. That was something completely different. Now you need to focus on all of these new opportunities that are opening up for you. You are ready to expand in a whole new direction, and I think it's something that you've been wishing for. I think it's something that you've been hoping for, and now you have the capability of really bringing it into the light of day. The Ten of Coins. long-term prosperity and abundance here for you in many different facets of your life. Not just money, but also your health, love, relationships, family. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is you holding your stance. It's holding your strength. It's setting up boundaries and sticking up for what you believe in. So again, you know, there could be some new opportunities that are coming in for you, and there definitely is. Old energy looks to be going out the window, which is perfect. We want to release all of that old energy, and we want to bring in new energy. But you are feeling as if you somewhat have to hold and stand your ground. It has a lot to do with your treasure chest, the things that are important to you financially. And again, sometimes we have to stick up for ourselves. Nobody else is going to stick up for us. We have to. We are our best negotiator. We are our best lawyer for ourselves. You know, we are the ones that believe in what we're doing. And this is really showing that it's time for you to really stand up for what you believe in, because whatever it is you want long-term in life, whatever it is you really want to fight for in life, whether it's relationships, love relationships, friendships, family relationships, you know, again, money, better job, higher position in the work field, you have the capability of doing it. All you have to do is believe in yourself. So really believe in the strength that you have. The Two of Cups. Find out with the Two of Cups. Sometimes we have to set boundaries with family members too. Sometimes they feel they have a say. So for some of you, you may feel that you do have to stand your ground because maybe there's a little deception going on with family members. So very important for you to stand your ground if necessary. And that could be messages for very, very few of you. Four of Pentacles, holding on tightly to something. So there could be a partnership that you are holding on to. I think this is a partnership that really shows a lot of stability. So I think it's something that is a long-term partnership. And I think it's something where sometimes you may need to stand your ground in the partnership, but it's something that's worth holding on to because again, look, you're sitting on your treasure chest, you're holding on tightly. And even though sometimes we hold on too tightly to things, there's sometimes in life, there's special things in life that are important for us to really value. And I think that you really value a partnership in your life. Let's find out with the Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. This is really your wish fulfillment where work is concerned, the hard work that you're putting into things. And I think it's something that you've been wishing for. Let's see. Spirit, angels, guides. We just want one card, please, for the beautiful sign Libra. It wants to give me two, so I'm going to take them. World, I love it. So number 21, the World card is wrapping things up, right? You're ready to close out a cycle. We get ready to bring in a new cycle. The World is the end of the major arcana card. So it's the last card in the major journey of the Fool. So again, you know, I think things are closing out with your wishes being granted. And by being able to do that, you're putting yourself in a position where you're going to feel a sense of freedom. You're going to feel a sense of healing. That Four of Swords comes after the Three of Swords. So at the beginning of the reading, you were feeling this heavy heart. You were feeling like your heart was pierced. It may have been something that was preventing you from really feeling like you can move in a direction long term. The Four of Swords is that peace of mind, that rest, that healing, and really focusing on your strength. So what a beautiful way to you're going to see by the end of the week that things are really starting to move on course for you. So those plans, keep continuing to navigate those plans, keep putting those plans into motion, because I think that by the end of the week, you're going to feel so at peace that you're going to want to move forward. Some of you could be looking at moving or relocating. Absolutely. If it's not a job, you could be thinking with your home. Maybe it's time for us to think about moving house. Let's see what other messages your angels have for you, Libra, at this time. All right, we've got 4 messages, and the first one is Spirit Animal. It says, thank you, Animal Kingdom, for blessing my path with love. So a path, this beautiful path that you're going on, is not just filled with enthusiasm and optimism, but it's also filled with love. So lots of love surrounding you. So feel confident as you move through this new journey. Speaking your truth, Archangel Gabriel wants you to always speak your truth. It's very important because by speaking truths, we no longer feel like we're wearing a mask. We can get through and cut through any deception, and it also helps us to heal. So thank you, Gabriel, for helping me to speak with integrity. So always speaking with integrity, of course, helps situations as well. Signs from heaven, it says, thank you, heaven, for sending me reminders of your presence. So again, when you are dreaming, you have a dream journal, Libra, because you could be receiving a lot of messages. A lot of intuition here with the moon energy, and you could be receiving those signs from heaven around the 12th, when that full moon is out. So again, keep in mind some of those synchronicities that happen around you. And open your heart. So very important. We've talked about that a little bit in this reading. So Archangel Chamuel says, thank you, Chamuel, for removing the barriers around my heart. And by being able to remove the barriers, that Three of Swords, it allows, again, you to heal. All right. So you got aces for sure. So we want to keep in mind aces. You got some threes as well. So very important. That's another important number. And you got some fours. So keep all those numbers in mind as well. Spirit, angels, guides. Let's get your angel number. And you got swift action. Again, planning and action. So see, things are going to move in perfect timing for you. So swift action, it says wealth, empathy, promises, commitment, affection, inner strength, and auspicious outcomes. So lots of luck. You will enter a time of expansion. So begin taking steps towards achieving your ultimate objective immediately. Finances will miraculously improve. Oh, and somebody has their mind set on you. Beautiful. So again, you got the Two of Cups, which definitely shows love as well. The finances miraculously improving is that 10 of coins. And you do have the Nine of Cups and the Magician card, all manifesting the things that you want. Swift action. This is the time to put your plans into action. 0808. Thank you so much, Libra, for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonates. I know it can't all the time. If it does, please let me know. Please also consider liking, sharing, subscribing. And until next time, sending you love, light, and positive vibes.